Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Pause. Yo, good. All right. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash.
How you feeling today, black man?
Man, this is a good time to be alive.
Good time to be alive. Top of the year.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well as to y'all. We had went over resolutions, last episode. So, what I'm saying, we ain't necessarily got to touch on that. But how was your weekend though?
Man, it was fair. It was fair. I went to a little New Year's Eve party. Mm-hmm. That was quite interesting,
to say the least.
I felt like I was gonna get out.
They had the teacup.
Yeah. So me, Rex, and Chad, we went to Five Church. Mm-hmm. I think they had the little New Year's Eve party there, whatever. It was there. It was a lot of.
It's amongst the Caucasians though.
It was a lot of Caucasians. It was a lot of Caucasians, not Caucasians. Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? A whole heap of them.
They party a little different for New Year.
It was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They was great. They walk around. They didn't have no shoes on.
Oh, you was around. Yeah, you around
real, but it was money in there though.
So was they popping bottles? How we go crazy?
No, because for the tickets we got, it was like open bar. But they always try to give you the bullshit open bar. They don't give you a real open bar. They be giving you like
watered down liquor, drinks.
Johnny Walker Red. Like you want Crown, but they don't give you Crown. They give you Bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. I don't want this. I want the Crown.
It's the lower shelf. It's the lower shelf liquors that they be thriving on.
I don't know. It really. I think it'd be like our the equal to us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think the Crown and the Bullet, I think they're on the same level. I don't know because I'm not a liquorologist.
Yeah, but some of them are a little lower tier grade of liquor, and Bullet might be like medium to low, maybe, because it still come in glass bottle. But who knows? Did you notice anything different?
I noticed a lot of stuff different. So basically, I think when I was there, I probably counted like 10 black people, like 10 black brothers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then 2 of those black brothers, one black brother was a girl, 2 of the black brothers was with the swirl. Mm-hmm. And I seen like probably about 20 sisters in there. But the sisters acting like they were too good to even, like, they'll walk past you. You say, excuse me. I'm like, excuse me. They don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? They act really rude. And then the thing is, they'll see you in there, and they're at like, they too good to even speak to you.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about? I wanted to ask you, how you feel about when you see interracial couples? When you see, so specifically when you see a black man dating a white woman, and then black woman dating.
Well, when you see a brother dating a Caucasian sister, they be real goofy. They be real goofy. It be real weird. Like it be really goofy.
Yeah, they be seeming a little off.
But you gotta understand something. When the Caucasian girls date the black dudes, they don't be regular black dudes. It be like some 6'5" niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Looked like he was on his way to the league or some shit.
Or like he played in the league, or he played at Georgia Tech or something. You know what I'm saying? Or this nigga, he ain't got no mustache. He got a good corporate job. I'm talking about the real white girls. I ain't talking about the white girls trying to be black girls. I'm talking about the real white girls. You know what I'm saying? But when I see the black girls with the white guys, they be feeling like they don't want a jackpot.
They hit the lottery.
Yeah. They be acting real different. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh wow.
Do you think you can be pro-black if you in an interracial relationship?
Nope.
Why you say that? Because some will argue.
What church you go to, and what woman you marry are the 2 biggest things a black man can ever do.
What church you go to, and the woman you marry.
And then the third thing is his political stance. Me personally, that's my personal opinion. Like, you know, we don't get personal, but that's my personal opinion. How about you?
His church home. Damn. I think I would agree with you on the church home about 10 years ago. As I see that church is like fleeting from the black community, I would put the woman before. So who you marry?
Who you marry?
And then I would go political.
Yeah.
Because and especially nowadays in society, your political views is like, Jesus Christ, like everybody wants to know it. And if it,
I mean, because they need to know where you're. I mean, half the time we talk about politics. Most people don't even understand politics anyway. They only be like, oh, I vote for him because he ain't Donald Trump. You know what I mean? But it's like, but also we the only people who don't ask our politicians to do anything.
yeah, I
You
agree.
know, we be like, yeah, vote for him. Why? Why you gonna vote for me? Oh, I'm gonna see what I can do for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Now
what I
we
mean?
having nothing in place.
But so when it goes to the interracial dating, you know what I'm saying, per se, it's like, you know, it's funny when you watch them because it's like, just like, remember, like, imagine in a world where, perfect example, I got something in my head. Remember the TV show Scandal?
Mm-hmm. She was dating the president.
Yeah. So imagine if a black man was married to a black woman, creeping with a white woman.
You talking Boston Celtics? Or you... Too soon?
But that too. But imagine that though. They're not having that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't having it. That ain't gonna fly. Yeah. You come hang out over here. You can entertain us. You know what I'm saying?
But don't do too much.
Yeah, or I mean, I give my daughter if I know you're gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? And we can breed superhumans. Kardashians, you know what I'm saying? We can breed superhumans.
Yeah.
Because think about it. After the first Kardashian chick, all the rest of them say, "Well, we're gonna go get them." Them brothers. We're gonna have multiple babies by them brothers.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, but Kim married the one who had the most money. All the rest of them they were millionaires. They weren't billionaires. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, we're gonna marry. Hey,
You know, it's a different thing over there.
yeah,
For sure.
So we're gonna get 2.5 million a year.
As she got her own money, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. When I be seeing the black dudes who be with the white girls, it's kind of like, I guess because a lot of them have the argument is black women didn't like me, so that's why they just went to who liked them. But then I just be like, you couldn't find no black women at all. But then I try to think bigger than that and like, oh, like I think generally we're supposed to be here mixing and matching with everybody, right? We're supposed to be spreading culture amongst each other. But granted, time and greed and capitalism has like messed everything up, so it's no longer that. But so I'll be trying to see the bigger picture of like, oh yeah, but then I'll be like, it's just something deep down. It's just like, no, you could have just stayed with your own people.
Well,
And it like bothers me. But I have the same disdain for like when I see a black woman with a white man. It's just still like, did you go over there because you couldn't? What's your excuse? Like what? I never heard the women's excuse of that, of like why they tend to date outside the race. But it's more accepted for women, I think.
You know, a lot of them. I mean, to me, I feel like, you know, a lot of them like status. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I seen a guy say this one day, and it was real true, man. It's like a lot of them like power. You know what I'm saying? No, they taught us to hate ourselves and love their wealth. And the person who said they got on and got a white girl.
Definitely did that. Definitely did that. You know what's crazy? Even, and this is a little bit off topic, but I had heard Kanye talking about how like pornography ruined his marriage, and he was saying he was like with one of the coldest chicks in the game, but he was still like searching for this fulfillment through like porn and all this other stuff.
That's why he married it. He married a famous porn star.
Married him a vixen.
Hey, Barbara Walters, R.P. to Barbara Walters said, "Y'all ain't got no talent, so why people watch y'all?" And then she said it was real hard to just be yourself. It's hard to be yourself. It's hard to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of in what instance is it hard to be yourself? Is it because you not comfortable with yourself all the way, or you might feel judged? Is that maybe
not.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always gonna be an advocate for brothers marrying sisters and sisters marrying brothers.
So do you think that it's beneficial to marry?
Do I think it's beneficial to marry?
Like state institution of marriage.
I think it can be. It should be beneficial. I think a lot of times we don't marry for the right reasons, so it ends up not being. But I think that it just like breeds routine and allows you to be in like some mode of consistency with life. Having a partner, you ain't out here like free balling life. You ain't going out here doing all this, but you need a good person by your side though.
But when I hear people say that, oftentimes I when I think about it, you know, they'll say stuff like, "Yeah, a man needs a woman because he don't want to be out here with all these different women." Most guys can't get a whole bunch of women.
Yeah, they can't.
And most guys who get married because they run over. Like, how many guys actually know that are happy that they got to run, they got some money, and they just ready to just lock in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that is that you shouldn't do that. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I see the people that are like successful already or like kind of in their careers and got their stuff set up. They're way more hesitant for sure, and I understand it because shit, you got a lot you can lose.
You have a lot to lose.
But that's my thing. I think that we need to make marriage attractive, meaning like not like glamorize it, but like we need to like.
I think we should
resituate it.
I think we should make marriage important, but here's the thing. Once they told our community, our women in our community to be happy, you know what I'm saying? Happiness killed all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm putting me first, Lucius. I'm putting me first. Right. But so, you had said that anytime prioritize women have prioritized.
Just watch
happiness.
TV. Just watch and listen to people. Just to watch. I'm a people watcher, and I watch TV, and I see the things they try to put in the structure, what they try to put in the sauce. I see it. You know what I mean? I see what they do because when they put that in the sauce, what happens is they're programming you. They program you. That's why, like once upon a time, you never saw murder on TV. Like when Rodney King got beat up, they were programming your mind. We knew it happened, but now you see it. You know what I'm saying? And now, after a while, you're gonna be desensitized to it.
Numb to it.
Just like when they put the successful woman, black woman, being a side chick to the president of the United States, and his wife and everybody know what's going on. You know what I mean? But they really they love each other. But he can't leave his wife. You know, you got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you.
So basically, that made it desensitized you to being a side chick. But women claim they don't want to be side chicks. But women are like 20% of the guys in the world who got it going on. That's why a girl, your favorite entertainer can go to a party at Revel tonight, and all the naked chicks who fine as hell gonna be trying to go to the VIP section. even though he can have his pick of every girl in there, quote unquote. I know some women gonna say, "Oh, I was just going to have a good time. I didn't care nothing about them." But if you didn't care
Or
nothing
their
about
favorite, I was just going to
them,
network.
I was just going to network.
Yeah, all right.
Yes. So what ends up happening is now they go there because they want the shot. They want the power. Men with power.
Yeah.
That's why men want money and the power. You know what I'm saying? Hey, more money, more problems. That's true. Because more money, you get more problems. You get more, and you get more cracks at it. Just like a woman being beautiful. A woman being beautiful get more cracks.
Boy, that shit is. It's one of those things. It's one of those like sayings that like you don't understand until you get into it, and then you be like, "Damn, niggas was kind of right." Because I remember hearing something, more money, more problems, just being like, "Nigga, you rich? Like, what are you talking about?" It's like a whole lot of stuff that just come with this stuff that we don't never know. We don't ever see the back end of that. So it's so true.
Because now you got more money, that means you're working harder. Because people think once you get more money, you can relax. But now, the more money you get, you have to work harder to maintain the money. So now you can afford these things, but also you have more things coming at you. You know what I'm saying? It's more people trying to got a business plan. It's more people just coming in your life trying to got whatever. It's more women like to myself. You need me because if you
Trying
had
to use you, manipulate you. Yep. Everything is amplified, like even more. And that's why also like I try to like understand a lot of celebrities, but a lot of us haven't been in those positions to have to make the decisions that they did. But like I would used to look at them like, that's stupid. Why did they do that?
Yeah, because a lot of them are, because we aren't taught those things. Just like we're not taught who to be with. We're not taught how to look at the marriage. We're not taught how to look at having kids. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to a couple of my friends. They was talking about the thing about having kids or what's going on in Atlanta. All these kids are running around the city doing X, Y, Z. You know, I told some friends of mine, I said, deep down, think about it. When I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 1980. From 0 to 10, I grew up in the 80s. You know what I mean? And my teenage years were in the 90s. So my double digits teenage year was in the 90s. So I grew up in a home with mom and dad. Then I grew up in a home with just mom. And when mom said go, like I grew up when I was in first, second, third grade. I was latchkey kid. Had a key in my pocket. So when I get home from school, unlock the door. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, make me a sandwich, do my homework. Mama gonna be home. Don't open the door. Don't go outside. Even though sometimes I did go outside and get in trouble. Sometimes I did go outside and ride my bike because I rode my bike one time. My mama told me don't ride it. Rode down the hill, tried to do a BMX trick. The glass got in my eye and I broke the whole side of my face. I literally broke my face.
Damn.
All these bones. My face was broke.
God,
and it was all burnt. It was like from here to here, just burnt.
Had a whole scab.
Yeah, and an arm. Hey, fracture my arm, whole bunch of shit. Anyway, I digress. You know what I'm saying? But
Nigga was outside. He was outside.
but mom ruled with an iron fist. You know what I mean? When it was just her alone. So I could have easily been influenced because then, you know, it was you could have easily been more. You could have really been influenced then. You know what I mean? And I say all that to say that, like, man, going back to choosing the right woman, the woman is like you're like the CEO. The woman's like the CEO. I mean, the CFO or COO. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get a chain of command, but they run.
She the chief operating officer.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So she runs the day-to-day operations. But now when you take dad out the home, then you want to run operations, and then you want to have more kids into poverty. You can't properly tend to them. So somebody's gonna feel neglected. What happens is now they say these women got all the stuff going on. Yeah, she do. So what ends up happening is now she can buy her kids all the stuff. So you buy them stuff, you're not teaching because you can buy them stuff. You buy him stuff to get him out your face. Let me buy him a Nintendo Switch. So I ain't really got to tell him to sit his ass down. He can be focused on the Nintendo Switch. So the moment I take the Switch from him, he can't sit down no more.
Yep.
Now he's trying to find other shit to do. This is the larger area. I mean, this is the large demographic kids now talking about they bored. Every time I listen to a kid, they did it because they were bored. I'm bored. And I was bored. I used to try to read books and learn stuff.
Yeah, these new kids is a little different.
But these kids are these kids because of the parents. That was I say all that to say I said a whole lot to just say it's because of the parents.
Yeah.
And they say, well, the parents need some help because it takes a village. Yeah, the village. We always crack jokes about it. The village was to reinsert what your mama said, to reinform what your mama said. Mama said, "No, we know your mama out of town." Remember on house party? Them people out of town anyway.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, and my thing is like the village has to be together in order to properly raise these kids. So that's why I say a good woman, like a good one, a good wife, or the right one for you, is beneficial. It can take a lot. I would say it would take a lot of stress off of you as a man. I can say, or I will say. Granted, I ain't been married yet, so this is all speculative. This is all just my perspective. But if you make the right decisions on your wife, I think this woman can enhance your life. But I think a lot of us are making bad decisions and we getting wives or baby mothers for the detriment of our life.
Oh yeah. That's really the problem that we're having. The problem is managing our discipline, like we talked about it before, and our emotional discipline. Having that discipline, you know what I mean? And a lot of us don't know how to manage it. Because we live in a world now that all about being happy. I can't manage my emotions because it makes me happy. Like, we try to have structure in the house, right? So if I'm telling my kid he can't eat after 9 o'clock, but he want to play the game until 10 o'clock and he hungry, someone will say, "Oh, make him a sandwich because he hungry." Nah, he should have picked, because what happens is those kids grow up to be adults that feel like that's what life's all about. And people say, "Well, that's something very, very little." That ain't something very little. What happens is all little things become big things.
Yep.
Little dogs become big dogs. If you don't train a little dog how to use the bathroom, big dog gonna shit all over your carpet. If you don't train a little dog where to pee at, where to eat at, where to do this and where to do that at, big dog gonna be so uncontrollable. He gonna be breaking the fence, and then he gonna bite people. My dog don't bite.
Yeah.
My dog don't bite nobody. My dog a good dog.
How he did? Yeah. No. You're right. I agree. But I understand, I understood that, like, even going through therapy, understanding that, like you see where the habits, like, I can remember when certain habits were formed with me, like where this, because my mom was this, and now it like bleeds over into me. So even like cleaning up on Saturdays, like just it could be little things, but like you said, little things becoming a big thing.
Because that's what mothers do. Mothers teach. Your mother is the first teacher of the home.
Speaking of, as mom calls.
Hey, mama is the first teacher of the home.
Yeah.
Mama teaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mama is teaching what to do, what not to do, how to operate, and mama is the blueprint for the women in your life.
I agree with that. Wholeheartedly, because that's your first relationship that you have with the opposite sex. Yep, a lot of things, depending on your upbringing with mama, it will determine a lot. It'll determine you as a man, damn near. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't just be that though. I mean, you should also have positive male role models in your life to model after as well.
If you ain't scared of mama, you ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
But I used to work down at DJJ, juvenile detention. I used to be a detention officer. I seen it with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then then little kids, cause they stuck on glamour and glitz. They like shiny things, so that's why they listen to rappers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And rap, man, we ain't got no good rap culture that's actually helping us. But music is just so influential that if you don't have any type of leadership or guidance in your life, like music can come in easily and shape you and create you to be another spawn of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's all. Even with this message, I know everybody be mad at the comments of the videos we post, whatever. But like my whole message is always gonna be promote like men and women being together.
Yeah, because I believe men and women do. When men, I feel like men do they need to do first, then find a woman, then. But when you're in your position of doing what you need to do, and you're focused on what you need to do, you cut out the riffraff anyway. Most guys who are on their purposefully busy and focused don't make bad decisions with women. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
He too focused. Like when he got a structure, he got focus, he got grind. He too busy to be on them dates and spend all his damn money. He meet women saying stuff like, "Hey, I know you work this week, so how about I come over and bring some dinner?" You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come over and bring some dinner. Or what better yet, I know you getting off work at 9:00. If you're tired or not tired, it's cool. I can come see you. I can bring you some dinner, or you can come over here and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be so focused about the end goal. But the ones who are not focused on the end goal, I want to go out. Girl, you've been going out for 20 years.
Yeah.
The bar is not missing you.
Yeah. It's the same.
The lounge is not missing you.
You think? Yeah. I don't even. That's a crazy question. I was gonna say you think being in a relationship or being a partner to somebody is harder than, but it's apparently it is because can't that many people do it. But
Can't do it.
just I don't feel like a lot of people are willing to put in the effort to like be a good partner and
But the thing is
in a relationship.
But the thing is, it's not even about me personally. I feel like it's not even about effort. It's about understanding the assignment.
What would you say is the assignment?
So, perfect example. I'm just gonna use the analogy. You know, you try and go to the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. So you wake up every morning, you do 1,000 jump shots. You know what I'm saying? In the gym, all post moves there, whatever. If you got a mate with you, she's not gonna tell you, I know you focus on your dream, your goal to go into the league. I know you got to practice. I know you got to weight train and everything else. But can you take me to lunch? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This right here, when I'm doing this right here, this gonna take us to a whole bunch of places. Mm-hmm. Going back to the best man stuff, this gonna take us a whole bunch of places. So, what's my favorite saying? I tell Langston this all the time. You do what you're supposed to do before you can do what you want to do. But in the world of, I just want to be happy, we don't even do that no more. Like right now, it's all about happiness. We cannot have $1 in our pocket and be like this. You may not live tomorrow. Well, that's a crazy way of thinking.
Yeah.
We should be focused on living tomorrow and the next day after. Well, if you're doing all of that, what if you're gonna miss your blessing with a woman? Nah, the right woman will understand the assignment. Mm-hmm. That's why I said women have vision, men have direction. When a man's going a certain direction, when that woman is aligned with where he's going and where God is, and where and she can't follow every dude. Mm-hmm. You got to follow a dude who make plans on y'all going where y'all going. Mm-hmm. Cause somebody gonna say, "Oh, you I try to follow that dude. He couldn't lead me nowhere." Well, if you knew this nigga couldn't drive, why you in the car with him? I didn't know he couldn't drive until we got.
He tricked her. He tricked her, Tez. What are you talking about? He tricked her, and she was bamboozled. And it was just like, oh, my God. I mean, that's the narrative they using. So, but I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. As we say, week after week, man, you got to stay on your purpose as a man. You got to, man, you have to be extreme, especially as a black man. Like, you have to be extremely focused. Because what you said the other day about, like, it's always like some sexual scandal or something. It's always like we can't control our dick, quote unquote. So,
and that's the biggest problem. All of us, most black men who've become famous are probably 80%. It may be a little more. Scandal always got to do with them stealing some money, and they don't know, they can't put their wood up. Mm-hmm. They thinking with their sex.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That shit. I would say it's usually sex. I wouldn't even say no money or nothing. I would say,
oh, nigga be stealing some money now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna steal some money.
They do. But I definitely feel like that percentage of like it be like dig this one, be like for sure.
No discipline. And it's like that's the thing. Mm-hmm. But that's why the question about monogamy is so big in our community. Mm-hmm. In our community, it's the biggest thing in the world talking about monogamy. Everything about monogamy. And the first thing they want to talk about is, well, because I need a choice, and you tell me about my STDs, and it's always something so far this way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which those things do happen. Mm-hmm. But they be so far this way.
Always. It's always left field.
That way.
Hey, man, I say you just go ahead and let that man have two. And then y'all be happy. Y'all build y'all little village.
But the thing is, a guy just don't even want two. Guy just wants some peace. Like a cool, nice, peaceful, relaxing. Like, that's our fun. Mm-hmm. Dealing with this work and dealing with these people and dealing with being a boss and this already hard. Mm-hmm. I don't need nobody who, they made me feel good because they took me to Maui. No, men don't think like that. She made me feel good because I came home, food was ready. Yep. She gave me that space to decompress. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She got 3,000, and we went to sleep. And the thing is, people gonna say, so what is she getting out of it? She's getting something that 1 out of 4 would never have.
Mm-hmm. But apparently that's not good enough.
Come on, that's not if 1 out of 4 y'all ever gonna have one. You should be auditioning.
It's not good.
These your tryouts.
First time coming to my house. I mean, yeah, that shit you said about women and happiness. Anytime we've allowed women to be happiness or chase that, it has messed a lot of things up. Even one of my partners is going through it. Got a good situation, not dating wise. They got a good situation with some women, and then like out of nowhere they just like, yeah, no, it's like, is it really working for me? And like switching up.
It's always, is it really working for me? So what's not working for you? I'm sitting here encouraging you. Mm-hmm. I'm loving on you when need be. Mm-hmm. I'm giving you space because I ain't on your head.
That's why I understand when Tyrese was crying. Yeah.
What's not?
What more do you want from me?
Like, what more?
Yeah, I understand it. That's why I even stopped subscribing to like trying to like do all of that, the extras and make her happy and go out of my way and do this. Had to do backflips, set myself on fire and everything for her to be like, oh, hey, that was nice. Hey, what's next?
Hey, are you not entertained for her entertainment? But because the thing is, you're trying to outdo the next dude. Mm-hmm. You're trying to outdance the dude she had before. Mm-hmm. It's just two brothers and they're trying to outdance each other.
Crumping in there. And I'm trying to learn all dance styles so I can be the master dancer. Yeah.
He took her in a Ferraris. Now you want to take her in a Rolls Royce. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The common denominator is her. So she's choosing the value. Mm-hmm. But like I say all the time, how y'all letting somebody with no talent choose the value? You the vibe. If you paying for all of this stuff and all this stuff is yours, you're the vibe. She ain't the vibe. She just she's the accessory.
Yep.
She's the auxiliary cord.
Yep. Yep.
Even though some cars don't have no radio auxiliary cord, to some cars the auxiliary cord is the most important thing in the car. But only to a fool, because if the engine doesn't work, the car doesn't run.
No, you're right. You're right. I've looked at it like old relationships, like where I put women on. I've done all of this. Like it's like, nigga, you are the energy. It was a hard lesson to learn. One of those things. Like no, like. But then you just get to a point, you be like,
because I see the woman I used to like entertain or talk to, whatever. I'd be like, you can't catch this vibe, no, we can't catch this wave nowhere else. Like, man, yesterday, man, I was cooking right. I made some greens for New Year's, some cabbage. I did some smoked turkey legs.
okay,
And some and some smoked turkey wings.
okay.
One jerk, one wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was banging. Just put in that one little Cajun. Put in that, bam, I eat. I said, man, I said, bro, I'm a good ass dude, bro. I said, but I make a good ass. Bitch don't like this over here. I don't know if this ain't enough. I don't know how you catch another vibe. You can't catch that off this wave. This jet. You can't miss this jet. This right. Hey, this jet important. This hydroplane.
And that's exactly how more dudes need to feel about themselves. Like, but actually be
that dude.
Don't like. I'm not saying just I think I'm. But no. Actually be of substance and stuff.
I'm that nigga.
Yeah. So yeah. Hey man. Hey, you got the juice.
You got the juice now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, man, I was waking up, I was cooking. I was like, no, I'm saying, that nigga eats someone, so I'm over there cooking like an old bitch. That shit, baby.
You might as well have your bonnet on.
That shit made me tap my head up there. That shit made me spit my damn water out. That nigga said that shit. He said, they over there cooking like an old bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing he gonna do is stay on your ass, boy.
That nigga's petty, man. Cause I be on his ass too. I be like this.
That's the exact face you make. But yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all just like
follow, subscribe.
Please do that.
What, episode 109, 110?
Yeah, 109. Like hey, we in syndication territory now. So now we just looking for like the Spotify deal come scoop us up, sign for something crazy.
Ooh, Jesus. Hey, speak it. Hey, 2023, Jordan year. Speak it. Hey, come send me ooh, Jesus.
Big boy check.
I can buy my mama a car.
You buy your mama a house.
She already got one. I just pay it off.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm thinking about. The first thing I didn't do, I didn't say nothing about buying no bitches, nothing, and going on no trips. The first thing I want to do is make sure my mom straight.
You always gotta make sure mom straight.
That shit, boy, I do it for mama. So when I think about my mama, I be thinking about I do it for mama.
I understand it. Hey, y'all heard it there first. Join the conversation as always. Like, comment, subscribe, like he said.
Hey, shout out to the live.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm comedian Lonnie.
Man, and I'm Tiz.
These are our perspectives.
These are my perspectives. Flash out.
All right, peace.